Hey madam, what's your perspective on the trending Russia thing? How do I say this without sounding insensitive and also not acting as if I'm better than other people? So a couple of months ago, I was approached by a security company, and what they were putting on the table was that I must recruit for them people who are going to join their training. And after they've been trained, they are going to give them jobs. And the company is based in Durban. They want to work well with me, and I could make really good money from it. But because of my background knowledge, being a corporate girl, the first question that I asked them was, which seat are you registered under? And what is your accreditation number? My team, because in that meeting, it was 2 members from that security company and 2 members from my team. So altogether, we were 5 in that meeting. My team was shocked by the questions that I'm asking because they didn't even think of anything like that. That's why I'm saying that I don't want to sound like I'm better than other people because I have background knowledge of certain things. If you check my content, you will see me doing a campaign from time to time. But the first thing that I have in mind before I accept a campaign, it's I have my audience in mind. I have my followers in mind. Because I do understand that I'm dealing with an audience which is very sensitive most of the times. And because I respect the credibility of my work, anybody can think anything about my work, but I take my work very seriously. Therefore, I will not do anything that will make people intentionally question the credibility of my work. Another thing which is the difference between me and maybe other creators is that there are certain gigs that I will not take because they're paying me peanuts. There are certain gigs that I will not take because my spirit is just saying no. There are certain gigs that I will not take because they don't align with my audience or I feel like it's going to put my audience at risk. When I tell you that when I had that meeting with that security company, they were all over the place. They're still planning on having the accreditation. Well, the people will get the certificates and they will work in their company. So I was like, so this certificate is only applicable in your company. It's not applicable anywhere else. Meaning that this certificate is not recognized anywhere in the country or abroad. So because of those things, I said to them, go back, do your homework, get your necessary accreditations. When you're done, give me those details, then we will talk. I just kicked a bag because I could have made money out of it. But I had my followers in mind before I could even say yes to that money that was coming with it. I'm not saying that people who accept campaigns in jail don't have their followers in mind. And I'm not saying that everybody should be like me because it's not everyone who has the luxury of having an extra source of income or a solid income whereby campaigns are just an additional, But when it comes to women, this thing pisses me off to the core because those who know me, I'm for women. I cry for women. Whenever there's a case that's happening around, I'm the loudest of them all because they're the closest to my heart. This thing breaks my heart to the core because I have a little sister who's 22 years old. And I don't know what I would do if I were to find out that she's being exposed to something like human trafficking or just being exposed to chemicals that are going to destroy her one day. All because she loved somebody and she followed somebody so much that whatever that they fed her, she believed it. I think as influencers, we need to be very cautious, and also not take our followers' love for us for granted because people really, really, really follow you. So much that sometimes even when you say, eat this, you will be well, they will do it. And it is the grace of God which allows you to have such an audience. And God has trusted you with these people so that you show them the right way. So I don't know, maybe we can have a discussion about it later on so that we can broaden this thought that I have. But from the top of my head, all I can say is our girl children are not safe. They're not even safe from us influencers. There are vultures always looking for an opportunity to take them. And we have to be each other's keepers. I don't know. It broke my heart. And when you see these influencers apologizing and saying they didn't know, what is done is done. What are we going to do to them? We can't crucify them because of what has been done. And they're saying they're sorry. There's nothing else we can do to them. But here we are.